From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the New England Patriots. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. Zamir White on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Right to the air with Smith. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's pretty obvious why you go pass on that first snap. You're trying for a big strike and to take this home crowd out of it. But, Kate, here's the problem. All it did was energize this building. Listen to it. Listen to these fans as they get louder starting off with a sack.
Check 58. Hey, tree on left. Hey, is it clear?
From the gun, Smith. Finds him over the middle. Pushing it up past the 30. Well, this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Vegas first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Raiders first down. A gain of 14. And the Raiders first down.
Shotgun snap to Smith. He's going deep this time. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they have the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. Running it after the penalty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Completed over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Complete to Dante Thornton Jr. A gain of 4. And it's third down.
5 men in the secondary now for the Pats. Third down.
Ready.
Third and long for him here. Trying for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go.
Las Vegas first
From the red zone on first. That one connects. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Another chance at 6. It's second and goal.
At the Patriots 1-yard line.
Here we go.
Jency. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1.
Patriots nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
What's that? What's that? Crazy.
Here's the pistol snap to May. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Trying to sneak May. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
1st down, May. Short pass brought in. Still has some space inside the 35. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Working inside the red zone. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
May now from the gun. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots finish off their opening drive. All right, partner, 1 drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's White on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Going to let this one fly deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Back to the air, it's Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Genty from the gun. He's foray up the middle. That's about 3. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop. Offense in a hurry up here. This is Genty on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Smith on 3rd and short. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's a New England first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Good throw completed by May. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
Empty backfield. 5 guys out wide for 3rd and long. Throw here. 3rd down. Complete to Diggs out left. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Now May on 4th down. Throwing the out route complete. And they
get there to take him down right around the 41. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So first down from the 41.
Here we go, throw.
Out of the pistol, here's Gibson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And go play fake here with Smith. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, and there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go.
Smith to the air now. On target to Thornton. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Yards on the play. And the Las Vegas first
Hey,
down.
ready.
A gain of 13 yards.
In the red zone now.
First down, Raiders.
Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
All I'm hearing in my head is touchdown and check down, touchdown and check down, because it was said about a gazillion times in the NFL to me when you get in the red zone. It's not sack. Touchdown to check down. You can't take a sack on first down in the red zone.
Smith. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Here we go, here we go.
4th down, Smith. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. Tyler Lockett, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, strike. Crazy. Hey, what's up?
Back to work after throwing the pick. Cut by Diggs. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one naps him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
32-yard line.
Crazy. Crazy. 5. Crazy. 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 Hey, dip right, dip right.
First down throw for May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Back to the air. It's May. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Raiders with an extra DB out there. Third down.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Don't want to give them another shot at 3rd down, so they'll bring up 4th while they can and decline the flag. So now on 4th down, Andres Borregales leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's White on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. First down, Smith to throw. Has a man on target to Thornton. Into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
He'll throw it. Brought in a big game here for Diggs. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, no, here.
Looking to throw. Headed out right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. This is caught inside the 15. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Made a throw it. Henry on the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45.
From the gun, it's May. That's him on the quick hitter. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
On the draw, this is Henderson. And they bring him down around the 34. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
To the air on first down, May. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Crazy.
May trying to get here on second. Chased out to his right. Sends this to the end zone. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
May will throw. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a two-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and can energize a defense and give them that swag when the defense is stoppable.
To return, here's Raheem Mostert. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. That was Harold Landry making the tackle.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Here we go.
Play action. Here's Smith. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Air it out on third. And this is another one too close to that defender block. Knocked away again, and this time it forces fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. May now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10. Here's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 10 yards.
Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
It's complete to Diggs on the slant. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a New England first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see the roll of the dice and continue the series.
He has this down to the 34. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
On first down, it's Gibson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's May. Complete out to the right side. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 3rd quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
So up comes May and his offense, going for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
And the pressure's there. He goes down. The sack denies them the 2-point conversion.
Patriots 22, Raiders 21.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Mostert on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Smith to the air now. On the move, headed right. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Vegas first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Shotgun give here to Jensen. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. And goes to the hurry up here.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
From the gun, Smith. Forced out to his right. Finds Genty underneath. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They strike for 23 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders take a lead just before the end of the third.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
They're going to try for 2. Smith getting his Raiders set.
The Raiders will line up for
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Raiders 27, Patriots 22.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting the drive here with Gibson. Breaks through and breaks away. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. 2nd down coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. To throw, here's May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
The 1st down, and he's still going. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Patriots with possession. They need to erase that deficit in a hurry. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. With the pistol, Henderson. Saw it rain, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Complete right side. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Henderson on 1st and 10. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. This is Henderson on 2nd down. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Patriots take a 4th-quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
So May brings the Patriots up to go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll throw it. And it falls incomplete. Can't make that pass work, so as a result, they will not be able to push their new lead to a field goal. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. And go play fake here with Smith. This to Michael Mayer. He dodged the tackle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Straight ahead with Genty. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Giving this to Jeanty. And some nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Throwing is Smith. Hits his running back. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They give up the guts. It's Jeanty. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a fourth-quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, Jobman?
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. He brushed him off with ease. And the Raiders make the play that should win them this game. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Raiders leading by 7. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, here we go, hey.
And off to Jeanty. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Patriots 26.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hauled in by Lockett, right side. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw. That's Lockett. He brings it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Tyler Lockett, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.